Hi everyone, hi YouTube, happy update week. We are getting the Animal Crossing update ready to go. I don't know if you're like me, but I am big rusty when it comes down to doing this kind of stuff. So we are going to go into Happy Home Paradise and we are going to have a good old fun time. Hello, hello. I think the audio's good. If it ends up being too loud or too quiet, please just let me know. I kind of want to just be like a little bit of a buzz going on, so please let me know if we need to fix it. We're going to be designing homes today. Also, something I wanted to do at the top of the VOD, for those of you who are here on Friday, which was the stream that never was, love that stream, but there were some people in that stream that made some comments that I was like, oh, let's not talk about this again. I did make a TikTok about it. I had to re-edit it like 3 times because RuPaul's Drag Race kept trying to copyright claim me. It's a whole thing. But speaking of which, guess what we figured out? I got a pushable soundboard. Look. Now get into that. Get into that. And the classic. Okay. Hopefully that wasn't too bit crushed. If it is, of course, let me know. We can figure something out. We're going to go on our way. We're going to get into the designing of it all. Happy Monday, everybody. I will be streaming on Wednesday. It comes out officially on Thursday, but it should hit on Wednesday at 8 p.m. 8 p.m.-ish. That's EST. I will be playing it the second it comes out here at twitch.tv/YourBoyBimby. And we will be having a wonderful little time. So we're just dusting off the rust because it's been a while since I've designed anything, and we're gonna go absolutely crazy. All this week I'm gonna be streaming Animal Crossing. I have a little bit of a schedule. I'm so excited. I feel like a real streamer. We are going to be streaming on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for these next couple of weeks. Okay, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. All this week is Animal Crossing. So today we're doing Animal Crossing. We're just designing. Wednesday we'll be doing the update live, and then on Friday we're going to be doing some multiplayer. I think Fridays being a multiplayer stream is actually kind of fun, you know? So we'll be doing some Friday multiplayer stuff. So yeah, get into that. I'm thinking we'll do like a collab build. So if you want to kind of see some of that crazy dynamic that happened on Friday, you're more than welcome to. Who knows? Maybe if we have enough viewers, I'll open it up. We'll play with everybody in the chat. I don't know. That sounds fun. Okay. So let's get into my ethos of Happy Home Paradise. My perspective is I have beef with this man. I can't believe you showed up like this, me dressed up in my granddad's clothes, actually grandma's clothes. Drinking your little soda like you've never seen me before. I'm over it. Anyway, we're going to wake it up. My ethos for going into Happy Home Paradise is that this is a place where people live. Okay? It is a community of people. And so I need to make sure those people are good. Right? My grandma's clothes. Yes, it is actually Kyron's grandmother's clothes. La Bae. If there is a villager that I think is cute, I will design their home. If it's a villager who has previously been on my island, even if they are my enemy, they do deserve a home. The problem is that I've designed most of those people already. This DLC has been out for a while. So who else is going to design the homes for the neutral to ugly villagers? I guess it's going to be me. I'm sure there's still some cute ones in there, but let's go ahead and scan to see who we can get. I did see Lopez. I have beef with Lopez, so even though it would be for the VOD, I don't particularly feel inclined to design him a home to be part of our community. To me, that's a little, it's like inviting Discord, you know what I mean? Oh, did I make one for Gale? Bonsoir. By the way, guys, if we have a consistent average, steady realm of viewers today, I get affiliate, and I'm so excited for that. Yeah, we already made your village. You already made your thing. Timber's cute. But no one's really speaking to me. Oh yeah, that's my my restaurant and also my cafe. So that's exciting. Velma. Any suggestions? Any of these villagers you see that we want to make their homes out of, except for Lopez? No, I can't believe you. He heard that I was streaming today, and he's like, let me just show it up. Blossom, you are the strongest fighter. Bubbles. You know what? We'll do Velma. No. I'm also not feeling this. I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling that. Let's do Cozy Fun Nintendo Mix. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right. You're cute. Bianca. Now, Bianca is a messy girl. Oh, I'm not even dressed. I forgot. I gotta get in my geesh. I'm so excited for that update. We're gonna have a good old time. Let's get to work. All right, oop. This is my little outfit for going to work, you know, just business casual, business professional, business unprofessional, you know, business, you know, just business. No, you know what, fine. Like, we're just designing homes. I guess we'll put Queenie on there. I have some history with Queenie too, but she's not the worst. Let's chat. I generally like to get their idea first, because I don't even know where to begin. Oh, right. Okay. We're all dressed designer. Oh. Did somebody follow? Hold on. Did somebody follow? Yes. Izuku DJ Starks 13, DJ of my heart. Thank you for following. Yo, 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 Izuku. Mr. Midoriya or Miss Midoriya, I don't mean to assume you're or non-gendered Midoriya. Welcome to the stream. Let me go ahead and I don't know why the alerts are in the back. Let me go ahead and put them up. Okay. Let me go ahead and give you a an alert. There we go. Pretend that says your name. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. Okay, smokes. All right, so we need to get my designer stuff out, okay? Because I take my work seriously. All right. Okay. So tell me, what do you want? My ideal vacation home. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Yeah. 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 I agree. Okay, but what about exactly? That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so I was thinking something along the lines of this. You can't even see it. What do you think? I agree. Okay, we'll go ahead and do it. We'll go ahead and get it done. Because we are what? Professional. Oh. Let's rewind that. We are what? Professional. Let's get into it. Alright, very nice concept. Let's get rocking and rolling. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do this. Shout out to production. Yes, that is me, Mr. Production. I'm just gonna do one floor. A one level home is a one level job. Alright, let's get it together. Is this Wild World? This song? Love me in Animal Crossing Wild World. You want to talk about an addiction? Talk to me in middle school playing Animal Crossing Wild World. Now that was crazy. Alright. Queenly Courtyard. I always like to take the idea and like mess it up somehow. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So it's like a lot of black and white stuff. But it's weird because like Queenie is given more like purple people eater energy. But she really likes the like black and white tea. Contrast Courtyard. You give her a white refrigerator. That's so tacky. Like, how can we make this like... How can we make this like juicy and good? We have to use the panda bear though. Cause I don't want it to be like yucky, you know? I want it to be good, but I kind of still want to go with what her vibes are. But all this is kind of like they give her a white refrigerator. Welcome back, Sakura Blossom. All right, let's just start like let's just start doing some of the obvious stuff and then we'll go from there. Like, this isn't a courtyard, though. It's like a living room. Can I put this on here? No. What colors do we got? I do like the black. The white. Like, with me, I'm not a big fan of, like, white appliances or white cabinetry or anything like that. Personally. I think it looks a little, tacky. Who is this that you're... This is Queenie. I do have a little bit of a history with Queenie. That basically boils down to the fact that she's a bitch. And that's fine. Like, that's not derogatory. I still like her. She's purple, so she can't be that bad. Actually, I have beef. Let me tilt this around. I do have beef with Nintendo specifically because they make a lot of their purple characters yucky. Purple is my favorite color. And like, who's the quintessential purple character? Waluigi. I don't know if y'all remember Waluigi's toenail situation that happened from 2001, but I've never forgotten. Okay. Let's look at the black and white moment in the flooring. Yeah, Waluigi's toenails to promote Mario Tennis. Yeah, because Mario Tennis was when Waluigi first appeared, and they were like, look at this cool new character called Waluigi. And so Nintendo of America had this game. where you would go onto mariotennis.com and there'd be a flash game where you cut Waluigi's toenails. And when I tell you that it was horrifying then and still is today, I shan't forget that. And I know these days, Waluigi has kind of like come a long way. But not for me. Everyone's like, put Waluigi in Smash. I'm like, leave him out. Okay? I don't want to see him. I don't like him. Wah. Anyway, I think that the zebra works. I think, now that we're talking about Queenie, like, who is Queenie? She's a bitch. But, like, she owns it. And I think that speaks zebra print. So we'll go with that. Like, maybe we will go a little bit tacky. We'll go, like, a little bit, like, not avant-garde, but a little bit, like, classy and a little bit tacky. I think that's the tea she gives. She's a diva. I wouldn't necessarily call Queenie a diva. I would call her... She hasn't reached that level. Yeah, we'll put this. Like, the idea I'm getting with Queenie is that she is someone who's like, I'm going to go to a garage sale and buy something that I think is classy. That's the kind of tea we're getting. And when you go there for the first time, you're like, wow, this is really cool. And then when you go there the second time, you're like, it's a little tacky. That's the kind of energy I think she has. And in fact, let's just immediately... yeah, I don't want to promise anything. We're just going to go with the 8. Wallpaper. Okay, that's a little too tacky. For some reason, this is always the one I default to whenever I'm like, let's make a fancy house. I always default to this. But that does not look good with this flooring. Yeah, let's go with the abstract wall. Okay. And we'll put this here. Is this a stool? Well, we'll still put it right here. Okay. Alright, what else is it suggesting us? We are not putting the bed in here. This is a living room. If you're going to call this a courtyard, no. We will put the TV down. I think the typewriter kind of gives the tea. The bingo wheel? I don't know. I don't want to put anything on the wall yet. How my design process goes is that I like to design the floor, then the ceiling. Well, no, not the ceiling. The floor and the wall, like the carpet and the wallpaper. Get all the furniture together, and then the walls and the ceiling will like wake it up once you start adding stuff like that in there. We'll give her a kitchen. We'll give her this. She really wants this conditioner. She like loves air conditioning. She's just like my husband. Okay. So we'll give her a little bit of a... Okay, well then let's move this out of the way. Here's what we'll do. We'll give her a little bit of a kitchen. You know what? We'll be a little... This is what we'll do. Let's get a wall. Is that enough room for the... No. She'll have a big kitchen. That's what it'll be. No. We're committed to the 10. We're going 10. It's too little not to do the 10. Something I'm realizing also as I'm kind of getting more invested in like stream and Twitch culture is that some people like cozy games, and they like to be cozy when they're playing these games. And some people like chaotic streamers. They like streamers who are wild. And for me, I feel like I exist in a little bit of an unfortunate cross because I like really enjoy cozy games, but I play them in an inherently chaotic way. So I do fear, ooh, and they're playing the spooky Animal Crossing music when I talk about this. I do have a little fear that my niche is not, that's good. I like that. My niche is not as profound as I think it is. But then I think to myself, it kind of doesn't matter, right? Like, I was in this one stream today, you know, just trying to be, yeah, we'll put it on something. I just kind of want to orient it right here. I was in this one stream today, and they were shiny hunting for like 5 hours, and they did not talk. And they had like 20 people at a time. And you can even ask people, like, whenever I shiny hunt, I am yapping. I'm one of those people who needs like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things going on at once in order to like satiate my brain. But streaming kind of helps. I think streaming kind of like, there's a lot of things you got to keep an eye on with streaming. So it kind of like, it works out pretty well. Yeah, that's what we'll do there. Oh, this is... One of my pet peeves is that back in the Wild World days, for those of you who are around, yeah, HDB, like, back in the Wild World days, for those of us who played Animal Crossing Wild World, people would put their villagers' pictures right here facing the wall that's invisible, so you could see it. And that bothered the hell out of me, because I'm like, you would not put your pictures facing a wall. And ugh. Thankfully in this game you have dynamic camera angles, so. Okay, so here's what we're working with so far, right? You come in, you're like, ooh, that's bold. Here's the living room area. And then here's the kitchen. So, and then here's like the little, this is a piano stool. Let's put that right here. And this is an office cabinet. We'll flip it around. There we go. And we'll put the bear right here. We'll put the bear halfway up the stairs. Shout out to the Muppet Show. They're coming out with the Miss Piggy movie, by the way. If y'all haven't woken up to the Muppets, you better wake it up because they are coming. Part of me, I don't know if I want to evoke this, but I feel like the Miss Piggy movie has the potential to have the reach that the Barbie movie did. Will it? I don't know, but I think it has the potential. No. This typewriter needs to be something that she's putting on like a little bit of a table in front of the... Yeah, she'd get this in black. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She'd be like, I bought this at a garage sale. It was only $50. Like, that's cool, Queenie. Isn't it cool right here? And you say, I guess. That's the vibe I'm trying to go for. Okay. We'll do a little table. She's not having guests over. Who'd want to come over to Queenie's house? I hate the white cabinetry. I hate the white countertops. No, I think you can do white countertops good, but she will have one table and she will have one chair because that's all that she needs. That's all she needs. there's not. No, that's a little too outsidey. I do it like an audition. I like line them all up and I say who's who. Yeah. What is Queenie drinking? Rum and Coke? Yeah. Alright. And of course she needs a refrigerator. But I'm not giving her the white refrigerator. We gotta have some self-respect for the girl. They got a French door? Oh, but they got a 2-door. Yeah, we'll give her the 2-door. It's kind of awkward there. Let's put it right here. And then, dude, we got like a trash can. What would trash can be under? Why don't we just put like a sit-down squatty potty on here? Why don't we just put a squatty potty? I mean, that would kind of be her tea, right? No. Let's have a little bit of respect for her. But I don't know. I know there's a trash bin. Yeah, it would be one of those Dada things. What do y'all know about Dada? The children yearn for Dada. What do y'all know about Dada? We're going Dada today. Okay. I guess we'll do alphabetical. Is it called trash bin or is it wastebasket? We'll go to trash. Oh, I literally just saw it. Okay, never mind. Yeah. I think once I find like one of them, it will once I find one of them, I think it'll bring me to the rest of them once I change the sorting. Truck, tremendous, tread, track. Okay, trash bags. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. We'll have a little wooden waistband. Waistband, waist bin. And we'll keep it black. There we go. Okay. Cute. Let's put the plant. Can it fit right here? No. I mean, I guess I'm always like, it looks empty, but I'm like, okay, well, when we put like other stuff on it, it'll look a little bit more abundant. You know, who has like random furniture just strewn throughout their home? But I do feel like there's something that needs to be more along this wall. Look at a table. Zen bench. Honestly, sometimes a bench works the best as a table. Yeah, like this one, the outdoor bench. That's a good table. But it's a little trashy in here. She's not a trashy girl, she's a tacky girl. Yeah, let's keep it simple. It doesn't come in black? Alright, well, we're not doing that then. I don't want to do another one of these cool lows, though. Does Nordic come in black? Yeah. And let's just do like a, yeah, that'll work. Okay. Okay. So now we need a rug. Because I feel like she's the kind of girl who would get a rug and put it on carpet. Oh, for sure. Hi Gar, welcome. I'm doing all right. We are designing some houses here just to wake up the designing bug since the update comes out this week. This is Queenie. The only things we know about her is that she is a bitch, which I think is obvious, but also she's like tacky in a way that's like fun. So that's what we're trying to evoke here. So yeah, she would definitely have this zebra carpet, and we're putting this white rose because she'd be the girl who's like, I found this white rose, I love it. And you'd be like, don't you have full carpet in your house? Like, we'll make it work. And then you go there and you're like, what were you thinking, Miss Girl? But it is what it is. All right, let's put something on this table. By the way, I made a TikTok today. They were, I swear to God, TikTok is crazy. The Viacom ninjas were on me. And okay, first of all, when TikTok copyright claims your stuff, they never tell you who is claiming it. I think you can like get an extension or something to like figure out who does what. But I just had to be left with my own devices. And I'm almost positive it was Viacom because I edited it again and I posted it. And they didn't take it down. So now I'm like, oh my God, did I like ruin it? Like, is the algorithm now going to deprioritize me because I double posted a video even though I deleted the old one? I don't know. So making content is hard because you spend all day editing a video for TikTok. I didn't spend all day. I spent all morning. I added a lot of effects and stuff. It was an endeavor I hadn't really been involved in a long time. We'll put her for sure. And then you spend all morning trying to make this real, and then all of a sudden they're like, sorry, you use the drag race sound effect. Like, all right. One short to TikTok. Yeah. The thing is that I consider myself to be in a very lucky growing period. I've tried for years to like do social media and I always get overwhelmed by it. And because of that, I've had like a lot of pause. Very important question. Does Queenie have a partner that we can put a photo of? Who would be Queenie's partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, non-binary partner? Definitely not Diana. Queenie gives me like, no. Queenie is single. Queenie is single. Queenie is the girl who never came out of the closet, but had this one girl that she never stopped thinking about, and then that girl went on to have a very successful life. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Miss Blossom. But she hasn't locked anybody down because she's obsessed on this girl that she had a crush on, and she can't let it go. It's giving very much White Lotus season 2 girl from the hotel tea. But who is that girl? We're building lore. Who would that girl be? It's definitely not Flurry. It's definitely not Shino. And now she heals that. Exactly. She's able to be loud in her home design process. Exactly. See, we understand. It is not Tasha. No. Tasha does not understand the concept of that. Listen. Tasha is I want to make a TikTok going over some of my island lore, but without context, it's going to be crazy. Once the new Animal Crossing game comes out, baby, you better believe that we're going to jump in right at the beginning and start constructing a narrative. But unfortunately, it is not going to be Tasha. No. Auditioning who is the longing crush. Oh, it's Gwen. It's for sure Gwen. Look at her. And you know why it's Gwen? This is why it's Gwen. Because Gwen is purple and white, just like she is, but reads as black and white, which is influencing her design. Notice how that explanation is already given kind of tacky. Let's do it. It's for sure Gwen. 1,000,000,000% Gwen. Gwen also has lore. And she's going to put Gwen in the golden frame. Yeah. For sure. And she's going to be, she'll just be in a simple black frame. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. I think, well, one thing that I always end up doing whenever I get like, oh, there's a table that doesn't have a surface on it, should I just leave it? There's always one flower that it's this one. I always put this flower. Like, you can go in all my homes in Happy Home Paradise and you'll probably find some version of this flower. And you know what? We'll do a pop. We'll do a pop of color. We'll make it red. We'll leave it red. We'll leave it red. That's her burning passion. That's the only area she lets it grow. Okay. So now we're done with the stuff on the ground. So the next thing that I do is I move on to the walls. She had this. Okay. First of all, we're going to do the obligatories. If you're not putting this in your kitchens, you're not designing a kitchen. Bam. I'm just saying. Yeah, we'll keep it wooden. And we'll move it. She'll have the knives too. Over the trash can. No, she'll have them on this wall. Perfect. Oh, she doesn't have any countertops. Does that look weird? We're just gonna do it. We'll do 2 countertops. Oh, but this is the, no, we don't want the wood ones. We want the $200 a month rent ones. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's looking not good. That's looking low rent. Okay. This apartment looks, yeah, we're getting the vibe of like an apartment that's actually a pretty like classy apartment, but you are designing it to look like it's a low rent apartment, but not in a bad way. Okay, we're getting it. We're getting there. We're getting there. And she'll have a, gotta be like a coffee machine. Oh, no. There we go. She's one of those people. She's one of those people from 1997 who has the TV on their countertops so that they don't miss Oprah while they're preparing, like, to start dinner. Because it's the 90s and, you know, people are going crazy about the fast food and people don't eat it as much as they want to cook at home. But you don't want to miss Oprah. So you're burning the barbecue chicken while you're watching Oprah and you're recording it on the VHS tape. You see? That's the tea. Actually, that's kind of nostalgic for me. Like, the very first time I ever played Mario Kart 64 was on a TV in a kitchen. Okay. Okay, back to the walls. You know, we kind of like left it behind, putting TVs in the kitchen. Yeah, I always put a clock right above here. I don't know why. I just, like, I need to think practically, and I think to myself, like, when do I want to know when it's time to look at the clock? When I'm about to go. So I look at the door, I look at the time, and then if they're like, are you thinking about leaving? I can say, no, I was just looking at the time. But if I was thinking about leaving, I'd be like, yeah, yeah. So we'll put a clock there. And this is what I like to call just putting shit on the walls. Sometimes you just need to put shit on the walls to make it be a certain kind of way. We'll give her an air conditioning unit because they keep telling me to do it for her. We'll do an intercom monitor right above the light switch because, again, no, we'll put it right next to the light switch. That looks a little awkward. And we'll even do a space heater. We'll do a space heater, but we'll like put it on this wall. Okay. Plants. Mm-hmm. We'll do a formal paper. There we go. She's hanging it right here. That's the college she graduated from where she met Gwen. Oh yeah, for sure. A broom and dustpan. All the same kind of stuff you put in it on the walls in Animal Crossing New Horizons. They need to do way more of the wall decorations, in my opinion. She wouldn't be like a tapestry girl. We will give her a dark rose wreath. We'll hang it above the piano. There needs to be something like right here. We'll have her have one painting. No. What's giving tragic lesbian vibes? Oh, the Lady Gaga painting. I think that this girl looks like Lady Gaga. The girl with the pearl earring. I feel like she looks like Lady Gaga. But it's kind of little. Let's do another one. Oh, I don't know which one's the four. We'll do this one too. No, we can't be too obvious with the lesbianness. Yeah, we'll do the queen painting. There we go. See, you see how like now that you have the bones with the stuff on the ground, when you start, then you put stuff on the walls and you're like, okay, it's really filling out. And then what really does it is gonna be this stuff. The ceiling stuff. Adding all these public domain masterpiece paintings to this game. I agree, because nothing says I'm actually decorating my home like going to a Ross Dress for Less and buying a counterfeit production of a classic painting, or going to a IKEA and getting a Chanel No. 5 perfume bottle on like $3. And if you have ever been in one of those like Burlington Coat Factory ass stores, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Ceiling fan, obviously. I know, it kind of does, honestly. And when they added the Nordic furniture to the game and it was just the IKEA furniture, I was like, all right, you better get it. You better get it. Yeah, let's give her this like milky frosty glass moment over here. Okay. I don't know. In this game in particular, I just love things hanging off the wall. Or hanging off the ceiling, I mean. Yeah, we'll do one of these here. I don't want to go too hard, but I do feel like now there needs to be something over here. My go-to is the ceiling spotlight, but I'm trying to hold back on that. Fine. We'll do the hanging shelves. Also, Gar, I've been meaning to ask you. You're playing Animal Crossing, what's it called? Deluxe Edition. And that's by Kyler, the diva of Animal Crossing hacks. Does that allow a save editor? Because I'm having ideas. Like, the only thing I need to know is, like, does it allow you to have a save editor to alter the villagers in the island, in the town? Because I'm having ideas. All right, well, that's the inside. I think this inside is kind of communicating the idea. Yeah, especially from, like, this angle. I have ideas. Not for right now, but oh wait, no, we gotta do some of this stuff. I probably should. I have like anxiety when it's like, oh my god, this person's like super duper popular. I probably shouldn't talk to them because I'm just like another one of their thousands of people who message them, and then they have like 20 people in their stream, so they're like a regular person. Not that 20, like I'm working up to 20, but like, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because like there's ideas. I have ideas. That's all I want to say. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I saw him up in your chat that one day. And I was like, oh wow, that's the Kyler from the YouTube video. From the Beltree forums. Okay, let's do a little bit of that. And you know that she loves herself, but you know that Gwen's is like iridescent. Yeah. Yeah. That's usually too much for me, but and I don't think this place smells nasty. But yeah, even with like Fawn, I'm like, Fawn is like a regular person, you know? But I'm like, oh no, senpai. Okay. All right, this is good. This is the inside. No, I think what it smells like, Queenie's house smells like an Airwick air freshener that's about to run out. So it's like kind of weak, but it is there. You know what I mean? It's nuanced. It's nuanced. Okay, time for the worst part of Happy Home Paradise, designing the outside. The best part, like, I prefer designing outside more than inside in, like, the proper, like, regular designing element of this game. I love outside designing. But in Happy Home Paradise, I don't know if it's just a limited space or what, but I find outside designing to be not my favorite. Like, what do you do here? Okay, I know what she's doing. Actually, you know what? I got it. I know what we're doing here today. I promise also my audio is fixed, but like there was a huge like, I think we're just in the season of people's like Twitch internet nonsense screwing up, because I had like this massive issue and then it messed up all my audio, and so now I'm like, okay, well, whatever, diva, we'll just do whatever it is. If I can choose, if I don't know which one of these is the counterfeit, I want it to be the counterfeit for her. I know we can't really tell. Actually, I know which one's the counterfeit. I think it's that one. Oh. Hold on. Okay. In fact, let's just leave it that way. I feel like this is faint smell of some food that's on the brink of going bad. Hi, farm boy. Thank you. I'm dressed up like a designer today, even though this is my husband's hat and this is his grandmother's coat. But I'm giving Macklemore tea. I'm giving a little bit of Macklemore tea. Okay, we're gonna move Michelangelo's David's big old butt back here. And you know, oh, I don't know why I did it that way. Let's go into actual design mode. Okay, and again, she's a tacky girl. Let's go thrift shop. I know, like I was telling my husband this the other day. My like dream aesthetic, and like I can do it. It's just like the fear of jumping into it. Is I want to look like I am from a 1998 Japanese Game Boy Color commercial. That is the aesthetic that I want to bring into the world. You know, a little sexy, but like very clearly 90s and extremely like bold colors. And I don't think people will get it at first. But if I keep wearing it, people will be like, okay, yeah, that's what I'm looking at. The tabletop display. It's not free. We're going to have the 50% off sticker still on it though. This is the most Seattle shit, but I made coffee for Macklemore a couple of... Really? It's like what? Oh, you're in Seattle? Hey, Seattle. One of my very best friends in the world lives in Seattle. So we've been several times, but never been to the Space Needle. Several times, never gone. In fact, one time I went to a cafe in Seattle. We were about to go to the Space Needle, but then we didn't because I was so disgusted because my chai latte had a roach in it. Yes, Diva. Get the roach, what's it called? Roach roast. They recently renovated it too. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's lovely. I've never been. I've never been. And they only gave me 20% off. You can't cop one latte for a roach. And when I showed it to the man, he was like, oh shit. I'm sorry, man. I'm like, Diva. Mio Bucks would never. That is correct. Mio Bucks would never. I was telling my husband, like, we really got to stop by at the Mio Bucks. But, you know, we wanted to support the local chain. I'm like, okay, I understand. Yeah, name and shit. I actually don't remember what it was called. The donut was good there. It had garlic powder. It was wonderful. But the latte was also good, but it did have a roach in it. But other than that, I love Seattle. The Museum of Pop Culture. I love Miss Blossom. If you know, you know. When I go someplace, I'm such a nerd. I love a museum. Oh, I love a museum. We went to the Museum of Pop Culture in Seattle. It was great. It was great. The latte was good, but it had a roach in it. You know, you like roach lattes? Pokemon Legends ZA Zaza DLC Part 2. Instead of making garlic donuts, you make roach lattes. Get yourself a shiny. As soon as you walk into the zone, only $78.89. Little roach friend soaking in latte. Yeah. I think it was from the ice machine. That's what the man said. Anyway, love Seattle. Roach latte? Yes, the roach latte hack. First things first. Hey guys, here we are, speedrunning Seattle. The Mopop. Oh my god, maybe setting my soundboard on my what's it called wasn't a good idea. Hold on. Yeah, yeah, that's right. It was in the ice cube. It was in the ice cube steeping, making roach tea. Roach tea, ice cube tea, flavor, Seattle. Love it. But they got the roach tea. And that's on that. Anyway, love Seattle. Love Seattle. Okay. Let's talk about Blake's psychosis once again. I mean, Bimby, sorry. I can't go by Blake. I don't mind being called Blake. I don't go by Blake because there's already... Yes, Mopop, that's what it's called. That's sickening. I don't mind being called Blake, but there's already a very famous gay Blake on the internet right now who makes content about Pokemon and Animal Crossing, so I can't confuse the narrative. So it's Bimby, which is fine because I'm Not quite a bimbo, but bimbi. See, that's how it goes. I need to design this house, y'all. Anyway. So we're going for dollar store glam. Like, we got this for a deal, but it looks sort of nice. Like, we're going for like garage sale with taste, but the taste isn't completely executed. That's the tea we're given. Anyway, Bimbi psychosis. Rainy days are lucky, but if it's a cloudy day with no rain, it is unlucky. And I have never been proven wrong on this. At least for me. That's my curse. If it's a rainy day, it's great. So that's why living in Seattle might be rough, because sometimes it's going to be rainy, sometimes it's just going to be cloudy. La Parisienne. Wake it up. Oh, she would have an outdoor trash can. Yeah. And in fact, not only would she have the outdoor trash can. Actually, let's move her house a little bit this way. So she would have an... All right, Queenie, let's get out of the way. She'd have an outdoor trash can. But she's the type of girl who, like, she cleans up her house, but she forgets to take her trash bags out. So we'll do one of those moments. This only comes in blue? Huh? Oh no, the fence is already here. She'll have a white picket fence. Like the life she wants with Gwen. White picket fence. Can I like change the color? Alright, let's put one right here. There we go. And, you know what? We'll just give her a little bit of a path. Oh yeah, dirt. We'll just give her a little bit of a dirt path back here. Just to add flavor. And we'll give her a couple of wildflowers. She's a green mum and an orange hyacinth kind of girl. Where do they go? Oh. Girl. Alright. Come on, every button. Alright. She'd have a bird bath. I think she's the kind of girl who'd have a bird bath. Is that in like garden? I think it's like in this area. Alright, here's the strategy. Go to something that starts with... Nope. Go with something that starts with this. Alphabeticalize. And then go to where you need to be. Step 1, do the thing. Step 2, you're done. Alright, she'd have a bird bath there. You know, and she'd have a decorative well. She'd have a decorative well that's this color, and she painted the roof herself. And she bought this from an old elementary school who did a play about Jack and Jill. Did they fall down a well in Jack and Jill? I forget the lore. They fell down a hill, right. Oh, that's what Kate Bush was talking about. Okay. After the well. Oh, yes, they went to go get a... Yes. And he broke his head. Right, okay. I watched the anime like years ago. I never read the manga, so I missed some of those details. Okay. So we'll have a little dirt path. No. Yeah. No problem, Gar. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. This is hopefully my last stream before I get to affiliate. I'm so excited. We'll see. Right, and then Humpty Dumpty for... By the way, fun fact. Humpty Dumpty's not an egg. Where in... And I did read the Humpty Dumpty manga. Where in the manga does it say that Humpty Dumpty was an egg? People just assumed it. Okay? How would you like to be called an egg? When you're not one. Right. Put some respect on Humpty. Actually, no. Humpty Dumpty probably doesn't deserve respect. Wasn't he like a racist or something? I don't know. I don't know about him in his later years. Let's put him right here. I don't know what I was thinking, not putting him right there. Yeah, I don't know. Why was Humpty Dumpty sitting on the wall? If I'm gonna have my soundboard be on my iPad, I can't lock it. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Oh, Bimby, be careful. I'll just say this. Fuck ice. Period. She'd have probably this thing. Yeah, let's wake that up. Let's wake that all the way up. Let's wake up. Trying to be coherent these days. Anyway. Is this... I can't see because my big old head is in the way. I did not make these rock designs. I can't make a rock design to save my life. I downloaded this rock design, like probably... These two rock designs, probably like 2 weeks after the game came out, and they have come in clutch ever since. Whenever I want a little rock, bam. But you see, like, this is cute. This is cute. But it's not like... It's too limiting. Like, if I had a much wider area, designing would be crazy. But for a yard, it's cute. Okay, let's change the time of day. Yeah, we'll keep it summer. That doesn't really matter to me. Yeah. Yeah, that's cute. All right, now let's change our house colors. I think the quickest I've ever designed a house in this game is like 15 minutes. And we'll make it, I'll give it a little bit of, I'll make it read black and white, but give it a little bit of purple. And we're getting this ruined door. The longest I think I've taken like 4 hours on a house. We'll give her a purple door. But we'll give her a, we'll give her a cosmic suite. All right, I think we're done. Let's go inside the home. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, actually, before we proceed, girl, get out of that. Ugh. Oh, I think it was, and it wasn't even like that crazy, but it's because I couldn't decide what to do. But it was, Marina and Octavian's dual home. And I still kind of feel like it comes across a little generic. But that's still one of my favorite homes I've ever designed. Yeah, that's kind of like a girl who likes girls, but also likes the black and white color scheme. I think that reads as that. We'll give her some glasses. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, we did it. All right, Miss Queenie. Let's get into it. It's ready. Her catchphrase is chicken. That's what I call my dogs. All right, you see this front view always looks nasty. You always got to angle it. Look at that. What is the cameraman choosing to do? Okay. Oh, ooh, I didn't want to take a picture. Miss Fun. Right. All right, but we're going to get a better picture of her. Yeah, let's take some better pictures. So what I like to do with the pictures... Let me get into a better position. So I like to get them... I like to get it zoomed in on the person so you know who it is. But you also get like a preview of the overall place, but not a full reveal. Like you want the reveal to be when you go there. But you still want to get like a little bit of other stuff. Can you like make that goosey face again? Zoom out a little bit more. This is what the 4 hours were spent on, by the way, finding the right camera angle. It's just like Pokemon Legends Ah. That's kind of a good one. Smize Diva, you're on camera. She can't smize, unfortunately, because she was never taught. She went to the school of... It's actually hard for me to admit, but she actually didn't finish top model. So she never learned how to smize, unfortunately. All right, well, we get some pictures. All right, well, that was a perfectly adequate house. We're about an hour in. I think we can do another one. Nah, she looks good. Hers looks good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Tyra never visited the island. That's okay, Devo. Yeah. What? Oh, right. I talked to her to leave. Yeah, unfortunately, Tyra hasn't visited every villager. There are some smizers out here. If you want to know who I think it gives a sickening smize, look no further than my boy Apollo. He gives a sickening smize. But her, she's a little bit of a fries. Like a frowning with your eyes. By the way, here's what I do with the pokey, right? If I'm saving up for the pokey, I'll work a little longer. I'll just keep it. But, you know, right now the turnip market is very niche. So if you want to get extra money, it's kind of a bit harder. All I do, oh wait, no, we don't deposit. I just go to exchange. I do it for bells. I do the max amount. Bam. Just to get a little bit of extra money. I do that every time. Okay. Let's see who else is out here. Biscuit, he wants a picnic. Ice. No. We're not doing anything about ice today. I want a place where I can be messy as I want to be. He wants to go to Chicalimpos? Snowy. Big city apartment. Ugh. Not my ex. Having my school. There's already a schoolhouse on the dream, Velma. On the place. Who is the new person? Let's look at the juice bar. I'm pretty sure I already did Gale's. Gale is in the juice bar. Nico Robin. Okay, we need like at least an exciting theme. Oh, there's that messy ex-boyfriend of Miss Amanda. Hold on a second. I think he just requested a toilet house. Let me just verify. We're gonna go in. We're doing it whatever it is. I think he just said he wanted a toilet house. He wants a toilet house. All right. We're making a toilet house today, King. A toilet house. Wow. Okay, let me get some ideas for your toilet house. Okay, we got our lovely thing here. Got our lovely thing. Let's go ahead and erase my notes from the last girl, and let's go ahead and think about some ideas for a toilet house. Flushed away tea, exactly. So, actually, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. You know what? I have a really good concept for this toilet house. I have a great concept for this toilet house, okay? I've been taking some notes. Great concept for this toilet house. What do you think? Yeah, let's go for it. Let's do it. Let's go. Oh, my iPad. We're doing it. All right, Miss Potty Princess. Let's go. Oh, poopy. Oh, poopy. Flush away. I'm flushed away. Flushed away. We need a place. Oh, yeah. That's the septic yard. That's where we're going. All right. You know what? I just got it. Because he's dressed up like a king. He wants a throne room. That's probably what they were thinking with Mr. Lionel Chan. Mr. Lionel Senpai. All right, let's get poopy.
You nasty.
I gotta be careful about disgusting the viewers. All right. Well, let's make a restroom refuge. So, I am a little curious about what the concept is gonna be. Okay, my dog has just awoken. I kind of want it to be like a, You have to be very careful when you're talking about... Did you hear Chip? You gotta be very careful when you're doing things bathroom related, because it is a slippery slope, right? Because we can very quickly go into like the trifecta of getting banned on YouTube, right? We could go into like Eagle DTL territory. We could go into doing some jazz and doing some scat territory, or we could just go into the pee pee poo poo humor. But I think that Lionel is a little bit more classy than that. So I think the concept that I am going to execute with Lionel is this is a party in the bathroom where it is such a rager, you don't even want to miss it when you're going to the bathroom. Or to elevate it to some elegance to match him. It's like it is the same concept, but it's not as much of a rager as it is like you need to make sure that you are always seen in upper crust society. So we're going to do a fancy party in the bathroom theme. That's what we're going for. Let's get it. Go for the max size because we're not... It's got a weird notification. Oh, okay. Go for the max size because we are not playing around. All right. So we're going to go... This wall is all urinals. This is the squatty potty. Why has he got to get the squatty potty? He wants this little sink. Okay, we'll put this little sink at the door so that you wash your hands before you get into the whole disgust of it all. Okay, and then we're going to go with the stalls. What colors do they come in? Can we get like elegant? Ooh, this sounds good. No, so there's actually two... Yeah, the real party is the bathroom gossip. Exactly, and that's what we're trying to execute here. There's actually a squatty potty. Like, in the classic Japanese home toilet is just like a hole in the ground with the ceramic oval. And then a bidet is different. Now, I forget, is this a bidet or is this a squatty potty? Or is this like a potty? It's a tankless toilet. You know what? Here's the idea. Yeah, my dog is crying. I might have to figure out about letting him out in a second. Okay, BRB guys, 1 second. I'll let the music play. Oh, this. Do I not have a BRB? Oh, here we are. Okay, be right back. All right, sorry about that. We are back. So here's what I'm thinking, right? This is it is a party in the bathroom. Actually, we need to get elegant for this, right? Let's go like really like let's go like plaza tile. Oh, well, first of all, for sure, white botanical. Let's go like really, really like I want like exquisite. I love the circus floor, but that's not the level of exquisite I'm talking about. Ooh. Whoever made this playlist ate. Is That's like classic bathroom. I want to like elevate it beyond that. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. That is also a little bit bathroomy, but it could go either way. All right, so we're going to go there. Oh. Yeah, this is for sure the one. It's given Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, for sure. So we need to get the podium. Because here's the vision. Hold on, let me find the podium first. Right, so let's alphabetize. Oh god. Alphabetize podium. Oh, okay, here we go. So here's the vision, right? The party, you address everybody at the party, the fancy party, by sitting on the tankless toilet. That's where you sit to shit while you make your announcement and you go ding ding ding, hello guests, thank you for coming to my party. Ooh, we're going into fetish territory. We gotta be careful. We gotta be careful. We gotta keep it classy. All right. Okay, what colors do we want this? I think just classic white. Okay. I'm blocking the window on that side. Yeah, we'll make sure we're blocking the window on this side too. Actually, let's get rid of 2 of these. So we can really like, oh, because we also need like a sink and stuff. Right? Okay. So we'll go all the way here. No, we'll remove 2 here. Yes, in one of the stalls, correct. That's where he's gonna sleep. Yeah. Part of me was like, oh, it's just gonna be surrounded. But we do need to have a sink. Or that's for the realism of it all. And yeah, we'll have the fancy bathroom vanity. No. No, it is a fancy bathroom. So we'll have one on this wall. And we'll have one on this wall. And we will get really elegant. And we will add... Oh, the golden pooper. Okay, No, I don't think that has a place here. Not with our concept. But I did get really excited. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. We'll put this right here. Yeah, that's what brings us into fancy territory. I feel like I've said that like 3 or 4 times. Alright, let's get like a plant. We'll do a monstera. We'll do 2 monsteras. And we'll put it in the rattan. Yeah, this like looks good. I thought this was going to be kind of nasty, but it is kind of looking good. Okay, so the reason I wanted to do this... Let's go ahead and do one of these numbers. Because when you walk into a bathroom, it isn't like immediate. I see occasionally someone pop in and they're like, ew, bathroom. And they leave. Yes, the golden toilet is fancy, but I have to have this squatty potty here. Otherwise, I would have put the golden toilet here. So maybe I'll revisit this afterwards and we'll change it. In fact, that's what I will do. Oh, but we need to have this. Oh, wait, no. Right. This is for you come into the party, you wash your hand. Right? That's what this is for. And in the back, I guess we'll put another plant there. I was going to put a trash can. No. We'll put this over here. And then we'll put a trash can back there. Right, exactly. You gotta bless thyself. Oh no, you know what we'll do? Instead of a trash can, we'll put a harp. Because you don't need to throw things away when you have music accompaniment. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna get the serving cart. That's what we need. That's what we need. All problems are resolved with the serving cart. Where is the serving cart? Oh, this is everything. I think it's here. Serving cart. Okay, there it is. There it is. We get the serving cart. We put it in white. Actually, we'll get white and silver. And we'll put it right here. And we will put a cocktail on it. Specifically, I think this is in tools. I want the like ta-ching glass. The toasting, the champagne glass. That's what I'm looking for. There it is. Yeah. You see? And so now when you're here, the illusion is played. Right? There goes my iPad. Okay. Okay, you know what? This is kind of giving. And we'll put one right up here too. So it creates that vision. Okay, you know what? This is actually kind of nice. But we still got to make it a party. So, time for the walls. I'm thinking like, there's something in particular. Yeah, the wall planter. And we'll do it in between these. Yeah. And then here, we'll get a little ornate. And then here, we'll go a little simple. Exactly, the convenience of the modern age. Efficiency, keeping that conveyor belt moving. From farm to table to waste, we are efficient. And gotta put a clock. Part of the fantasy. No, maybe we won't do a clock, but we do got to do a light switch. That is a requirement. We'll put it right here. But something else does need to go back there. We'll do a little waste bin. I am not anywhere near the waste bin. No, we'll do a hat rack. I always change my mind. Let's do a hat rack. It's fancy party, but not that color. Yeah. Change the color of the shawl. Yeah, we'll do Okay. Oh, it's a party in the bathroom. It's a party in the bathroom. Okay. And now it's time for this. So naturally, we're going to go with the chandelier. And we're going to go with this one. And I think gold is fine. Yeah, gold is perfectly fine. The music is like really like getting me in the mood. Like I was expecting this to be kind of nasty, but no. Okay. So we got the chandelier. I do want some like danglies though. So let's just do some like we'll do the 4 position technique. White. Okay. Yeah, you know, sometimes when you get that's why that's the importance of sticking with a concept, right? Because if it may seem crazy, but if you just do it earnestly, it'll turn out. You know, and it's like fancy party in the bathroom. Yeah. Well, having 2 on either side be excessive? Is that excessive? Or is that okay? Is that too much? I can't. Yeah, I think I like it. I think I like the exorbitance. Okay, I think we're done with the inside. I think that's the inside. Oh, what am I gonna do with the outside? You know what? Here, we'll keep it. We'll keep it easy. We'll keep it easy. Oh, we have moved from the Nintendo playlist to the jazz playlist. Brown. Maybe. But here's what we'll do. Let's get... Where is it? It's definitely like special. Actually, I think it's in world. What is this? Hold on. What is this song? Okay. Yeah, is that what that is? Yeah, Oh, I got it. I know what we're doing. Okay, first of all, 1, 2, but we need more than that. We need... Where is it? Okay, I guess it's not there. Give me a C. Give me a C. Here we go. This is what I've been looking for. There's no room. Okay, so here's the vision. First of all, get this out of here. No, get this out of here. Bam. These don't connect? Oh, I was like, are you kidding me? Okay. So we'll have a little bit of an introduction, right? of this like elegant moment, right? We'll put the house. I need to move the knights though. So we'll put the house right here so it has a septic tank. Oh, I can't. Okay, that's fine. So we'll have the knights guard the septic tank. Actually, you know what? Can the knights be on top of this? No, I know some things can, but... No, okay, you know what? No. Here's what we'll do. We'll have the knights out here guarding the entrance. Okay. And then, to tell you what's inside, we'll have the golden toilets. Right here. And right here. And in fact, let's have a row of knights. And then in that back area, there's some kind of dog-eat-dog situation going on where every dog in the whole neighborhood is yelling. If only you could make the knights sit on the toilet. Oh, well, hey, you know what? Animal Crossing New Horizons 2 Return of the Jedi, only for Nintendo Switch 2 for $78.32, is going to be coming out in the near future. So you know what we should be campaigning for? Night sitting on toilet mechanics. I'm just saying. Wake it up. Potty mechanics. Potty. My brother, I was talking about this. I think I talked about this on stream last time too. But my older brother is like a musician type person. And he was telling me like, oh, I don't like playing Prince's music because it's bad. And I was like, okay, well, why do you feel that way? And he's like, well, we played 1999 and we had to say party like 25 times at the end of the song. I'm like, did you play the album cut? Who's out here playing a 1980s song album cut? That's like 20 minutes of party. Crucial mechanics to give children everywhere is vital for potty training. Yes. You see how you put the hot eagle on the toilet? That's what you should do. But mommy, I don't think he's hot. Get out. You know what? We will represent spring. Because God, I want it to be spring. I'm over winter. Although granted, this winter where I live, where I will not reveal where I live, but the place, the state that I live in, this winter has been feeling more like a early spring, which is extremely concerning. But whatever. Okay, we will go with just the étouffée path. Where's my cursor? Oh, okay. Oh, there's a fire! There's a fire! Yes. Fire hazard. Ooh, it's because I'm burning hot. My husband must be cooking. Zuversa, I should know the worst pies in London. I know this doesn't fit the song, but don't you know it is what it is? When you get it, you're gonna be on toast and you're gonna be in a sit where you bound shit. You better buy this, I wanna be the one phone, wanna see the one the boys the London. That's not what this song is, I don't think. I think this is from Ratatouille. Yeah, I don't know. These are just the first bushes I found. There we go. Oh, whatever it is, it smells really delicious and good. What kind of nonsense? Hold on, let's play a... Let's do something a little bit more exciting. But this is gonna play like a million ads. We'll see. Yeah, let's get a little awesome. Yeah. For the party in the bathroom. This is more my tea. You better wake it up, Sonic Adventure 2. Battle. On the GameCube. Okay? That's how I take my Sonic Adventure 2 battle. And let's do this one. Okay, this is a good party in the bathroom, I think. Okay, let's it's a gala. It's a gala in the bathroom. So let's make it like this. Yeah. It's a gala in the bathroom. Okay. Then the last things we have to do is the sparkle mechanic. Oh, here we go. My favorite part of the song. Oh, I love that part that goes beep, 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 beep. Oh, my favorite part. This is ridiculous. Alright, so this one is... Oh, no. No. Here's what we're doing, okay? I know, right? This one's sparkling. 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 And these two are a little ominous. No, we should just do one that's ominous. There we go. That party scene in Kitchen Fire, and this is the bathroom the capital people would throw up in so they could eat more. Right, exactly. Exactly, that's the tea we're in. This is double sparkling. There we go. No, let's just do a single sparkle. Double sparkle is too much. This is a sparkle. This is a sparkle. This is a sparkle. This is a butterflies. Let's do 2 butterflies. Yeah, that's a butterflies. I'm just thinking to myself, like, the last music was more fitting. Hi, Bimby. Oh, this is the bathroom. Yes, I know. This is the party in the bathroom that turned into the gala in the bathroom. We were just playing jazz, and now here we are in, oh no. Sorry, I have bolts of inspiration. This one is an ominous This one is stinky. Oh no, that's like the dimension of death. Tall like the fire alarm? Right. Yes, we were jamming to the fire alarm. Alright, should we make it stinky or the portal of doom? Let me mix up the stinkiness. Hold on. Hold on, let's mix it up. This is a thing people kind of forget you can do. Let's add what's gonna give stinky? Which of these like reads stinky? Oh. Brown. Yeah, what if we do wait, hold on. Oh, no, that's not what I was expecting. Actually, you know, this might look good. Hold on, what if I do a lot of those as butterflies? No, those look... I wanted it to be the lines. So it's not just gonna... Better open your heart. There we go. Let's do something like this. Ooh. Uh-oh, the hyperspace distortion is closing soon. Hoop is running out of energy. Yes, we don't have garlic powder today, however. We might in the near future. Oh no, this is the stinky line. Oh no, it's electric. You know, let's just go with the portal of doom. Wait, no, hold on. Sorry, I get so much like inspiration. I think there's something here that gives like the aura of something. I think it's this. That's a little nasty. We're just gonna go with regular doom dimension. We'll do one. Yeah, I think it's the one. All right, that's the doom dimension. So you got to be careful. Did you know? This is what's reminding me. In the Amazon rainforest, if you are an individual who possesses the male appendage, you should not pee off the side of a boat because there are small, tiny parasitic fish that can swim upstream, and they will swim up the stream into your male appendage, and you'll be parasitized. And that is the inspiration for this urinal. That's what this urinal does. So don't go there, okay? But otherwise, I think we're good. I know I'm not having any sound here, but I think we should have like a little bit of a raucous, like people moving around kind of situation. Which one is it? Yeah, the chatter. We'll put the chatter here to give the illusion that people are in here. All right, I think this is good. I think this is good. Look, he's basking in it. I think this is good. Yeah. All right, Lionel, you know what? This was actually pretty gaggy. I'm surprised. All right, let's go ahead and finish this up. And this will be the last one we do. All right. If you spend over 45 minutes on a build, I think it's 45. He'll say you spent a while on this and you'll get more money. Fun fact. So if you have nothing to do, just put your Switch down, go do whatever you need to do. Come back, you'll get more money. Except from the heart. What's wrong with the heart? You gotta have a musician playing the music on the music. Okay, this is not the y'all want to hear the best Sonic song? Let's listen to the best Sonic song. What is it called? Oh yes, exactly. What do y'all think the best Sonic song is, as proven by scientists, biologists, and doctors the world over? That's right. That's right. Yes. If y'all don't think this is the best Sonic song, wake it up. This is the best Sonic song. Sonic R potentially has one of the best soundtracks, at least of that generation. Shout out to Sonic R. No, I'm sorry. Diamonds in the Sky takes it. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's up. Yep, let's take new photos. You guys, the next time I stream, it's gonna be the update. Oh, and my favorite music is about to come back. Woo! Never be apart. Beep, 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 beep. Woohoo! I don't know. Honestly, he's probably cooking something amazing and delicious. It's just that these are so sensitive. Okay, these are so sensitive. This is Laganja Estranja without her medication level of fire alarms. It's crazy. Okay. Can you sit here? All right. Yeah, boy. Okay. All right. Let's do one of these. And we're going to pop myself out. What? Oh, I didn't do the right thing. No. Who said you got autonomy? Let's do a little bit out. Yeah, and then you can see the Doom Potty. Perfect. All right, let me look at this. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be good. All right, Lionel. That was sickening. Hold on, this is my part. Oh, I love a 90s song with a piano. You know, as much as Sonic hasn't released a good game in, like, honestly about a decade, and before that about another decade, and before that about another decade, there's still something about it, you know what I mean? Alright, I am finished. Let's go ahead and take a look to see who else is here. Yeah, Sonic has that oomph. It doesn't have that gameplay, but it has that oomph. Although I will die on the hill, Sonic 3 and Knuckles is one of the best platformers in existence. And ever since then, it's been a struggle to try and recapture that. Exactly. Oh, we got oh no, I already made Bruce's house though. Okay. Alright, well, I think to wrap this up, we will go... I will show you, just because I like to brag. Actually, I don't even need to go to the internet. I will show you that house I spent 4 hours on. Most of it was going back and forth on what I was going to do. I guess we can do it from here. All right. So this is Marina. I'm going to hop off early. See you Wednesday. We're wrapping up anyway, Sorara Blossom. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so here is the Oceanic Palace. Okay? This is where we're going to end the stream. This is the Oceanic Palace. Perfect resort island. So here's the first floor. This is the crown room. I was thinking Fishman Island meets the Ryugu Kingdom from Okami Tea. Crossworlds is the one I've played in my adult life. It made me want to go back and play the games on 360. If you get a chance, play Sonic. They never release it. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, the full package. If you get a chance to play that full package on either the Genesis or on the Sonic Mega Collection, that is transcendent. If it's any other release, it's not as good. And I'm saying that and from someone who's like, I think they've only ever released it one other time. Anyway, so here's the throne room. And we will end this in the bedroom because I know the bedroom is the one y'all really want to see. And here's the bedroom. And we'll end it with a picture looking out the window. Yum. Alright, so we will did that picture? Yeah, okay. So we will no, let's you kind of have to get it from an angle. Let's go take a picture. Thank you. Yeah, I went back and forth about how to make this look maximal without I ate with this room. I tried to make it look maximal without looking too busy. Marina. Marina, you're kind of in the way. You know what? Let's make, if she's gonna be in the way, let's like make it about her. Yeah, let's get the couple in here. Yeah. Girl. Can you feel it? Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. All right, well, I was actually about to end. So, I want to thank everyone for coming to stream. Thank you for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Next update will be Wednesday. Or the update will be Wednesday. That's my next stream. I think I made it to affiliate, y'all. We'll see at the end. But let's go ahead and end this stream. Let me go into... let's go ahead and stop this music. And I wanted to say thank you to the VOD. Thank you for watching the VOD. You have a great and safe rest of your day. Bye, YouTube.